I'm emotional, yes it's true.
This is Tony from Chicago Hip Hop Connection here with my man Ryan Leslie.
What's up, bro?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I have a few questions for you. First is, you know, for an aspiring artist that isn't working with like too many big name artists, how would you get your name out as far as networking with other artists in your city? Like, how did you first start networking with the first couple artists that you worked with in the earlier days of your career?
Well, I'm a huge proponent of school, you know, and so there were a lot of folks in my school that wanted to do music, and actually in my school there was a studio in the basement, and there was a program by which I could learn how to do studio engineering and recording. So I would say, if you're in school, look within your environment there, because I'm sure that there's going to be like-minded students that want to do something with you.
Awesome. You know, we've been sort of following you since 2006 with all your YouTube videos, your rise with Next Selection and Cassie and everything. It seems like you pretty much knew what you were doing the whole way through, but is there anything you would have changed differently if you sort of had a second shot going back, or?
Nah, and I think that that's important, is that when you are on a pathway, it's important to take the good with the bad, and you know, and take each experience for what it is, which is an edification and educational process. So if I changed anything, then I wouldn't be exactly where I am right now.
Cool. With, you know, the music software that's out there right now, and just the recording equipment is pretty accessible and everything. If you're an aspiring artist and you only had about $1,000 to work with, and you had pretty much all your music software to get all the recording equipment and everything, how would you invest that money? If you had like $1,000 or $2,000, would you put it in sort of video equipment, sort of what you did with video and YouTube, or would you invest it in your mixing just to make sure your music's banging, or how would you invest the money?
So if I only had $1,000, well, first of all, I would go get a job, because having $1,000 is really not going to be enough if you really want to make it into a career. You know, I think that a lot of folks get the idea that you know, if you want to make it in music, you have to quit your job and just do that full time. I mean, to do anything really well, you could probably only devote maybe 4 hours a day to doing it with extreme focus. And so the rest of your day, you can focus on making money, learning, being in school, getting great mentors. And so, I mean, I would definitely say that you should probably just save that $1,000, go get a job somewhere that maybe it's at a studio, maybe it's at a technology place, maybe it's at a retail store, maybe it's at a video store, whatever it is. Go get yourself a way that you can sustain your hobby until you can make your hobby your profession, and just save that $1,000 for a rainy day.
Cool.
That's what I would do.
All right, that's all our questions.
Okay.
Thanks a lot for your time. And,
yeah, certainly. And if you have any other questions or want to hit me with anything else, you can just hit me on Twitter, twitter.com/Ryan Leslie. Thanks for checking us out.
All right.
Yeah. They try to put me in the box. It's impossible. Or less. Oh yeah. This time it's all or nothing. Said it's real.